Hi guys, this is Laurence from Kettlebell Nottingham, and this is the first of a series of short videos in which I will be answering some of the questions that I get asked on a daily basis during the course of my business. So anything spanning from fat loss, kettlebell training, strength and conditioning, nutrition, even mindset coaching. So the first question I'd like to tackle is a very interesting one that was posed to me by my business coach, Tony Brooks. And Tony wanted to know, what foods can someone add in their diet to increase energy levels? Now, I find that to be a very interesting topic, as I am a firm believer that the way we eat affects the way we function. And for that reason, it's one of the first things I look into with all of my clients, PT clients and group training clients. What I would say is the first step before we add anything is to effectively eliminate certain foods and certain substances from our diet. The reason we want to eliminate first these substances is to make sure that our digestive tract, our digestive system is clear and able to absorb nutrients that are vital to us. So we want to take out all the substances that are irritant to our body and that create inflammation. Now, there is a growing body of research looking into what substances are actually noxious, what food substances are actually not so great for us. And more you'll see and hear talking about gluten, cow's milk, dairy products, and then the usual suspects, alcohol, refined sugars, and caffeine. I definitely agree with the research, not only because I've read it, but also because tried and tested on a lot of my clients and on myself. Eliminating these substances makes a great difference to not only energy levels, but also to fat loss. So what I would do as a strategy is take a week or two to take out of your diet what I just mentioned. So gluten, which is found in the vast majority of grains, so anything that's wheat-based, spelt, rye, barley, all of those. Eliminate alcohol, caffeine, cow's milk, and refined sugars. I would suggest to do it gradually, throughout a week or two, not to overload your system too much, because obviously, taking anything out of your system means that your body will have to work to cleanse itself. So if you were to, from day one, drop everything, you might be fine, but you might also struggle. So that's what I suggest doing, is take a week or two to eliminate all the substances I've just mentioned. In the meantime, start making sure that you eat plenty of oily fish, so salmon, mackerel, trout, sardines, all these, mainly for the omega-3s that they contain. Make sure you start eating lean, organic meat, plenty of veg, and seeds, nuts, in moderation, and also fruit in moderation. The reason nuts and seeds in moderation is because it can take a while for your body to be ready to digest them if you've not been having much of that to begin with. So take it easy. And fruit, some people forget how fruit actually contains sugars. So although it is far better than having a piece of candy, it's still fairly high in sugars. And if you're eating enough vegetables, you will get your fibers and nutrients from that. So if we were looking at 5 a day, which I would suggest be more than that, probably 1 or 2 of your 5 a day should be fruit and the rest vegetable. Another thing that I would suggest doing is looking into drinking enough water, plain and simple. The majority of people I come across don't drink near enough. I would suggest as a starting point to 1.5 to 2 liters of water drank on a daily basis is a good place to start. Finally, after you've spent a couple of weeks adjusting to these changes, you can start considering, supplementing a little bit, and I would start looking into taking a good multivitamin and multimineral. As I said before, if you did that before the elimination, well, it wouldn't harm you, but you'd probably be wasting your money because you wouldn't be absorbing the nutrients and the vitamins. So that is pretty much my take on Tony's question. I hope you found it useful, and speak to you soon.